A sleep-deprived ghost falls into your arms, Street Edition. Written by Rosalie. Chapter 6. There are multiple heroes? Summary. Danny is strangely unaware of the Justice League, or the fact that the Waynes are famous for being the richest family in Gotham. So he gets very agitated that everyone thinks he already has been adopted. So you really never heard of Batman? Dick asked, after sitting down in one of the Batburger booths. Yep, I'm clueless, Danny said while swinging his legs under the table due to excitement. Since Gotham is known for his high crime rate, he took it in his hands to fight it, Tim explained. But why call him Batman? Is he part bat or something? Danny asked curiously. Dick chuckled. No, but we have a rogue named Man-Bat who is part bat. How? Is he a ghost? Danny inquired. Tim tilted his head in confusion. No, I heard he was a scientist who wanted to improve human senses and had no one to test it on but himself, Dick explained. Huh. So if something is strange, it's always the fault of science, isn't it? Danny mused. Is that why you're so strange? Tim suddenly asked. What do you mean? Danny tilted his head this time. Why do you always say the most worrying stuff so nonchalant? Tim questions. What worrying stuff? Danny blinked confused. Wait, you didn't realize? Dick asked, astonished. Here, your bag burger with fries and spoiler shake, the hot bat wings and bat milk, red ham sandwich also with fries. A person in a spoiler costume sat while putting the food on their table, and when they retreated, Danny could hear them mumble, I guess Bruce Wayne adopted another one. I have not been adopted, and never will, Danny called after her, which made her retreat faster. Why would you announce that so loud? Tim complained. I don't want people to get the wrong idea, Danny defended his actions. Dick just chuckled again before digging in. I guess exploding burger sauces are better than normal ones. Danny mused again after a couple of bites. Dick's eyes widened and he almost choked on his hot bat wings. That's what I mean, Tim exclaimed, pointing at Danny. But it's true, Danny cried out. Tim put his hands in his face. God, you're dense. Anyways, what are this Batman's sidekicks? The teen changed the subject due to having heard that response too many times from Sam and Tucker. They both just blinked at Danny for a moment. Well, there's Robin, the most well-known sidekick, since he still appears with him to this day. Then there's Spoiler, Signal, the daytime one, Red Robin, and Nightwing, but he relocated to Bloodhaven. They listed them off. Rarely these days does he also cooperate with the Red Hood and Orphan, Tim added. And they really don't use those names because of some kind of ability? Or is Spoiler obsessed with spoiling things? Danny questioned. The only ones with abilities are Matters, or the heroes from the Justice League, Dick answered. I guess Spoiler did spoil her way into the group. Tim chuckled. And you really need to sleep as soon as we get back. Dick scolded Tim. I just need coffee, Tim whined. So what's the Justice League? Danny asked. They're a bunch of heroes that protect the world from alien invasions and world-ending stuff, Tim explained, sounding disinterested and concentrating more on his 2 last bites of his red ham sandwich. That's smart, Danny commented. Why did Batburger stop having coffee? Tim whined again. Tim, the Batburger never had coffee in the first place, Dick explained exasperatedly.